Thank you so much, Harrison, for your show tonight. Beautiful show.
My pleasure.
My first question is I want to know the hand of the history you're meeting with the poet in Ramallah. Do you remember?
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Do you give him the CD?
No, I
no.
have not been back to West Bank. I have not been beyond the Green Line since that time. I do plan to go back, but you see that the issue is very divisive, you know? People have strong opinions and can be in a dangerous place if you speak too much about it. And I speak a lot about it. So I only can imagine if I was to fly into Ben Gurion Airport in Tel Aviv with a bunch of Madness albums and the Israeli security pull me over and say, "What is this?" I can only imagine
Propaganda.
the trouble I would be in, you know? So I do plan to, and that's the whole point after meeting him, recording the album, was to bring it back to Palestine. But it has not happened yet.
Are you waiting with impatiently for the hand of this meeting? Beautiful history.
Yeah, right? Yeah, for me too. We had hoped that there was going to be some advances, but it seems like the world is stepping backwards right now. We can't advance anything. So Palestine and Israel is still something that needs to be resolved.
We hope.
Soon. Yeah.
We hope, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Yes. My second question: what is the feedback about your last album?
The feedback was great.
Yes.
The feedback was great. I feel that people understand, you know, my work, groundation as a fusion jazz through composed music, and my work solo, which is more roots reggae, simple 3-4 minute songs done by the masters of reggae. So I think people appreciate One Dance for that. It's the roots of reggae music. And Horsemouth and Flabba and all these great musicians who are still alive and still strong in the music. They're in Kingston. Yeah, recorded a great album. And people have really responded to the fact that the album, you know, unlike some of my work, the album is very positive and happy. There's like an upful spirit, you know, some more major songs, and you know, I think it's more universal, and people have responded.
How was born the project with Pablo Moses?
It was fantastic. The attenuation, working with Pablo Moses, who's legend, you know, from the time I first was into reggae music and buying Revolutionary Dream and A Song and Paved the Way, was someone that I was very influenced by, both musically, singing, and also spiritually. Pablo Moses is a very focused and socially aware. You know, some of the elders, Rastafari, burn ganja, whatnot, and they're not so with the time. Pablo Moses is with the time. He knows exactly what's happening amongst politics and business and religion. What's happening on the world now, Pablo Moses knows it. So working together on the attenuation was really a blessing for both of us. And I was able to kind of move the music in different directions, write some songs for Pablo that are different than his normal music. And he and I both worked in studio to select the musicians, some younger musicians, some old foundation like Robbie Lynn and Desmond and all these guys who've been doing it forever. And I think the sound is, you can hear that. It's a youthful sound. Even though it's roots reggae Pablo style, there's a young energy in the album. And I feel like the album was very natural. We didn't have to force anything. We recorded all of his lead vocals in 6 hours. We recorded all the basic tracks in 1 day. Like, it was just, wow, this is very smooth, you know? So it was like no real problems. And when there's no problems, that's when you can really create something beautiful, you know? You're not having to overcome technical problems or things in the recording. So the recording shines because of the musicians, the music, and Pablo's voice. Still very strong. 40 something years after his first recordings.
And when you are a child, that is what the musical atmosphere in your family, in your home, when you are a child.
What was the music?
Yes, atmosphere in your home.
Well, I
jazz
mean,
or
yeah, the atmosphere in my home was
music.
jazz music.
Jazz music.
And my father was a jazz piano player.
Okay.
So when I was born, it was Miles Davis, Duke Ellington, Thelonious Monk, John Coltrane. And if I couldn't sleep as a child, wake up from a nightmare, or, you know, my father was always in the living room with the record player playing records. So he would say, oh, come, you know, and he would show me the record, read about, you know, Count Basie and what, and play me all this stuff. And my father today still plays the piano, and so jazz music was the house.
And my next question, which beautiful song or music would you have liked writing?
Oh, wow. I mean, there's so much great music. So much great music. Like Pink Floyd, Shining Your Crazy Diamonds. I love music, you know? And when you can hold the lead vocal from entering into the first song of an album for 7 or 8 minutes, then the lead vocal finally comes in, is something magical on a pop album. Pink Floyd sold millions of records, but Shining Your Crazy Diamonds, long song, and Remember When You Were Young doesn't come in until long way into the song, and that to me is a great musical ride. And there's many great songs, but that's one of them, Shining Your Crazy Diamonds.
Thank you so much, Aïcha.
Yeah,
you're very cool.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you.
My pleasure.